Hello folks, I'm not going to be getting out in the garage again today. We just got back from a month-long camping trip in an area close to Hinton, West Virginia, and I wanted to use this video to talk a little bit about the fishing opportunities if you're a guy that likes to go fishing in the area. Now, I say in the area, some of these lakes that we went to were an hour's drive away, out past Princeton, West Virginia. Some of them not so far away, but all very nice lakes. The ones that we caught the most fish at was James P. Bailey Lake, which is also known as Bulltail Hollow, Bulltail Holler, Pipestem Lake, and Bluestone Lake. We also went to Jimmy Lewis Lake. We caught a couple of little fish there, but they had stocked trout, but we didn't catch any trout. There was some guys down the ways from us that was catching trout. Oh, and another one we went to was Little Beaver Lake. Forgot about that one. Like I said, all these are very nice lakes. Several of them are very, very picturesque, and I'll show you some pictures of those. Of those picturesque lakes is Pipestem Lake. Bluestone Lake is gorgeous. It's a huge lake. They don't stock that lake with any trout that I know of. I'm sure some trout end up making it to it, but I don't recall anybody talking about that. But they do catch a lot of large catfish, muskie. Of course, there's all kinds of brim and bluegill, crappie, and there's another one too. I can't remember the name of it now. But anyway, some very large fish can be found in that lake, and especially if you get up close to the dam. Where I was not quite as close to the dam, maybe a mile away or so from the dam, but really, really pretty and nice area to go fish. It's just a really nice place. Pipestem Lake is the lake that they stock with trout. In that lake, I was able to catch one rainbow, and my brother-in-law, who was with me, I think he caught a couple of perch, and maybe even that was that little beaver. Little beaver, he caught a perch and a couple of bluegill. But the one we caught the most at was James P. Bailey Lake. The first day we were there, my brother-in-law and I together caught 12, which is the limit for 6 each. And then we went back a couple of days later and caught another 9, both rainbow and golden trout. But like I said, the biggest thing is these are really gorgeous lakes to fish at. It's just very picturesque. If you love the outdoors and like to go and just sit with nature and wet a hook, whether you catch anything or not, these are places to go. But if you have a large variety of fish that you like to fish for, then probably the best place to go would be Bluestone Lake. It's a beautiful lake, and it has a large variety of fish. I'm not saying that the others don't. You can, bass fish and all this stuff there too, but this one particular lake, Bluestone Lake, has a lot of opportunity for a fisherman who likes to fish for all different kinds of fish. So without further ado, I'll bring in some pictures. I may do a little bit of overdub talking for some of these, but it'll probably be a relatively short video. But anyway, I'll bring you along for the ride, and hope you like what you see and come to visit us. Brother-in-law's still fishing. He said he did catch about a 6-inch smallmouth again. He caught, the one he caught the other day was about an 8-incher. But as the closer you get to the shore here, I guess because of the current coming down the river, it digs it out pretty deep right along in here. So he would have to have a set of hip waders to get in there. Pretty morning out here at Pipestem Lake, fishing for some trout. What a gorgeous view. Okay, I'm fishing here at the beautiful Bluestone Lake. This lake was created by putting in the Hinton Dam back in the 50s. This is really a gorgeous lake. You just can't get much better than this. I had started filming this a few minutes ago, and then got a catfish on my line, had to stop, but I ended up losing him. My line that I had on that reel was pretty weak, and it was about a foot long, I'd say. I lost him right at the edge of the water. But yeah, it don't get much better than this, guys. Some golden trout right along a railroad train trestle. There's also a rainbow somewhere in here, but you can't really see him until he gets out in the sun. But that's what they look like when they're out. Okay, well, like I said, those are, as you saw, those are some very pretty lakes. And from January to, well, I think until the end of April, maybe even end of May, they do stock a lot of these lakes with trout. After that, then you're kind of on your own to what you can get. I do know that smallmouth, bigmouth bass are in most of these lakes. The muskies are in the Bluestone Lake, as well as large catfish. I caught one, as I think I mentioned in the video. It was about a foot long, maybe a little bit more. but it got off the line before I could actually get it all the way on land. I got it right to the edge of the water. But I'll put a spiel here, maybe a typed out thing to list all the different fish that are available in the different lakes that I went to. And there are more opportunities for fishing here too. It's not just those. There's if you go to the West Virginia, whatever it's called, the Department of Natural Resources or something like that, the people who give you your fishing license. If you go to that website, you can pull up any lake and see where everything is stocked, and they'll also tell you, I believe, for each lake, what kind of fish you can find in each lake that you can fish for. But again, I appreciate you watching the video, and I hope you enjoyed it. If you'd like to see some more fishing content, now that I'm retired and have my permanent fishing license, I do intend to get out and do some more fishing nowadays. I really enjoyed myself in this last month, and I think it's something that I might continue doing. Right now I don't have an action camera that I can put on my chest or on my head while I'm fishing. So, but that's something that I do hope to get in the future, even for working on cars. So if you enjoy fishing content as well, then I'll try to start making some of that kind of content as well. So anyway, thanks for coming along for the ride. Please like and subscribe. Again, thanks for watching.